Welcome to part 2 of the Dreamlink T2 versus BuzzTV XPL 3000 comparison slash review slash battle. Now, if you haven't already, go back and check out part 1. It got into an unboxing. Now part 2, we're gonna dive right into the features, more into on the software side of things. Now, just to let you know, this is, even though this is split up into different parts, I am new at the whole YouTube recording. So if this video is shaky or the lighting's off or whatsoever it is, this is my first real attempt at this stuff. Okay, so bear with me as we get into it, and if you like it, subscribe and like for more content.
Okay folks, setup complete, so we're ready to go. A direct side-by-side comparison between the Dreamlink T2 and the BuzzTV XPL 3000. Now both of these are connected to the ASUS AC2900 router. This is a high-speed router. It got really good reviews. Both of these are connected via Ethernet cable, so they should to the same router, to the same high-speed connection. So we should be on very equal playing fields here, and we're gonna see. We're gonna compare some features and see which one comes out on top. So also just to let you know that we will be using the same IPTV service, so both of these will be running on Express TV. I wanted to try Express TV because, as per Honest Fred's channel, a great channel for information on IPTV. As per his channel, it has the most catch up or catch back channel, and it has a good EPG, which both of these can take advantage of. Okay, so they're both starting up. There you go. T2 started up first. BuzzTV, the intro, just even how it starts up, that was a boss startup. That's pretty cool.
Okay, we're gonna skip the side-by-side walkthrough of the setup process, and we're just gonna jump into a comparison. If there's enough interest, I can always go back and do a side-by-side walkthrough of the setup. The BuzzTV on your right, it throws an OBD error when I click on zoom to adjust the screen. That's just an interesting thing to note. That happened on these computer monitors, but when I tried to set up on normal TV, my HD flat screen TV, I didn't get that error during the BuzzTV setup.
Okay, so this is the main interface of the T2 versus the BuzzTV. Okay, so here we go, guys. As you can see, these are the home screens of both. Starting on the left with the T2, we have my apps. Then you have market, and you have settings. You also get little indicators below, at the top right hand side of each icon to let you know if there are any new updates. So for instance, on the settings, there are 2 new updates or 2 notifications. You have home and plus. This is for shortcuts. That's all you got. That's the home screen. On the Dreamlink, on your right side, you have live TV. So straight from your home screen, you can go into the live TV. You can go into video on demand, apps, market, apps and market, just like the T2, and settings, just like the T2. At the bottom here is where you have your shortcuts. You have the Play Store, Kodi is right there, and you can add other shortcuts. It also gives you an indication of are you connected via Wi-Fi or wired. To your bottom left, I'm not sure if you could see that there. And on the T2 you have the indication of what connection you have right beside the date. Okay, one thing I found really cool about the Dreamlink is that to your right you have a really neat icon. So you have a what looks like a badge. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly, but basically it looks like a broom, or a brush of some sort, and that's basically to clean up cache or just free up memory and to improve the overall system performance if it gets slowed down. And that's right on your home screen. You don't have to dig into any menus. I'll show you that a little bit later on, but let's get back to it. Okay, so let's start with let's jump into the apps that comes pre-installed. These are the apps that we have pre-installed on the T2. So you have your Google Play, you have your one moment while I make a couple of adjustments here with the camera. Right, so you have your Google Play, you have Media Center, this is DLAN, Direct LAN, YouTube, and a file browser. And then you have Mirrorcast, which is really cool. If you are only going to get a one of these boxes connected to a TV that's not a smart TV, then it comes in really handy to be able to just cast or throw whatever is on your phone right to your TV, and that's what Mirrorcast and DLN helps you do. BuzzTV does not. This box does not have that feature. So if you want to be able to easily cast or throw pictures, whatever you have on your phone, pictures, videos from your phone to your TV, a bigger screen, you won't be able to do that with this box as easily as with the T2. Maybe there's a workaround somehow, but I'm not sure. Okay, so let's jump into apps. These are the apps that come pre-installed, and then you have your marketplace. So we're going to allow that. We're going to check out the marketplace on the T2 as well. And so in the marketplace, these are the apps that you can get without having to go into the Play Store or sideload an app. So let's show it to you quickly. Let's scroll through. A lot of VPN stuff, XM radio, some cool things that you can download. File manager, a lot of neat things right there. But that's about it. Now with the BuzzTV box, Okay, so because the BuzzTV comes pre-installed with Aptoide TV, so this is its marketplace. You can see that the layout is very nice, really nicely tailored. You have your categories to your left, similar to the T2. Categories are also on the left, but unlike the T2, you have a lot more choices, you know, and it's just ready to go. Top applications right there. Let's have a look at all the applications. Let's see what we have here. So we're just scrolling through really quickly. And you could see that Aptoide TV, it you know, just keeps going. So many apps just ready for you to install from the Aptoide TV marketplace. This app, this marketplace is really well done, nicely, everything's nicely categorized. Compared to the T2, you could get, I suppose you could get Aptoide TV on here if you download it from the Google Play Store, but you can see that there's definitely not as many apps. And it's just not as clean and nicely developed as Aptoide TV. Just a quick example of what I'm talking about. If I click on an app on Aptoide, any random app, let's just say I click on this app. It really breaks it down nicely for you in terms of, you know, it is a trusted app. It gives you more information. You know, you have reviews on that app. You can write reviews. You can see screenshots. You can see other versions of that app. Yeah, so those are all the other versions of that app. You have a description of that app, and another example is, let's say, for instance, with this speed test. So one thing I really like is that right on the app it tells you if a mouse is required. So you can see right there, mouse required. So it gives you all those details. And on both remote, if you have a look at the remote, there's a mouse button. Yep, there's a mouse button right there. So when you click that button on the screen, you get a mouse pointer, and you just control it with arrows. So right, that's another thing I want to point out with this mouse, with the BuzzTV. I mean, with this remote, it has to be pointed directly at the box for it to work. If it's not pointing at the box, it will not work. So it has a line of sight, infrared connection. As with the Dreamlink, I don't know what this has, because you could be pointing it backwards. You know, I could point it at the camera and it still works. You know, it's still you're still able to choose and change and make selection. It also has the mouse button. Yeah, so it's right there. It works pretty much the same. See the cursor on the screen, moves around, you can select what you need to. But unlike the Aptoide TV store, if you make a selection, you don't get all those details. This is all you get, a quick description and download. The same speed test app. So there's a description and install. You don't get reviews and nice information, etc., etc. Okay, that's enough on that.
Okay, so we're not gonna get into all of the settings. There's a lot to walk through for each box. Again, if I get enough enough feedback that people want me to walk through the settings side by side, I can do a separate video on that. Just some interesting things to note: the T2, at least with the W1 antenna, does not have 5G support, so the 5G networks will not show up. However, with the BuzzTV, you will see and be able to access 5G networks. Okay, Dreamlink Online Dull 2, that's the main IPTV interface for the T2 box. When you get into it, the interface now looks similar to the BuzzTV box landing interface, where you have live TV, VOD, etc. Now if you jump into portals, important thing to notice is that the T2, the Dreamlink T2, only has 3 entries. Portals being where you can connect to your IPTV service providers, so you can have 3 different service providers with the T2, but with the Buzz box you have 10 to choose from. So you have a lot more options with the Buzz box in terms of IPTV service providers, just to jump between. Overkill maybe, but the options there. Okay, thanks for watching, folks. Appreciate you putting up with my shaky recording, etc. I'm just new at this stuff. If you like it, subscribe, like, comment. This is only part 2. Hopefully I have a few more parts to go for this series. We're gonna get into in the next one, some performances of the box, do some speed tests, and actually get into side by side IPTV comparison.